everyone, today I wanted to do a video to show you how to make a flip pocket with a fuse tool. So this is my favorite way to make flip pockets now because it looks so clean. I used to use the Simple Stories ones where you would attach them, but I didn't like that they had that band right here and you could kind of see the sticky part. And this is just like the most seamless way to do it. So yeah, I'll show you how to do it, and it's actually super easy. And the other great thing about it is that you use scraps of what you already have. So here is the typical 6x12 page protector I use. And what I did with these is these are 12x12 page protectors, and I just cut them in half so that they're the right size for me. And since I use that size, I end up with all these leftovers of the other half of sheets. So I took the part that has the seam still on the side, so it doesn't have any parts that are open, so it's just literally the pocket on the top. So you can, and if you want, you can take some of the other parts. You'll see that there'll be sides that are open, and you could always close them up on the side if you want to. That's a little extra work for me, and I don't think I use that many flip pockets, so I'm fine just keeping the ones that are already good. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just trim this so that the seam is really like clean on both sides. Right. And now I'm gonna figure out where I want it. I guess I'll put this one right here, and I'm gonna line up the part of the seam right here and just put it right on top of the seam that's right here. You want to get it exactly, because if you don't really care, you can put your cards in there and do it after, and then it won't really matter whether it's closed or not. But for me, since I am not doing this actual page yet, I want to make sure I can still put the cards in on both sides. So then I'm going to take my fuse ruler, and I really like this part because it makes it a lot more difficult to screw up, because then you can't end up making your fuse tool go out, which it actually kind of tends to do. So just want to be really, really exact with this. All right, so then you're going to take your fuse tool and all heated up, and you're going to find where your thing starts and just run it down. Oop, that little stuff right there. I can't say I'm an expert at using this thing yet. It definitely takes some practice to get right. Okay. And I did a little bit crooked there, but hopefully that's okay. And so I can just stick a card in here. Let's see to make sure I didn't screw this up and seal it shut. And no, it's fine. I did almost a little bit, I think, but I'll be able to, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so I kind of messed that up a little bit, and it's a little bit crooked, but you know what? It still works. It's fine. I would still use this page protector. Yeah, I scooted it down a little bit. You got to be really careful to not shift it at all. But anyway, I can show you another one. So this one I'm going to try putting right here. So that way it's like a 3x4 on top of a 4x6. You know what, and maybe it would help me to put this in here first. I just don't want to seal it in there. Oh, and I forgot, I might have messed this up, but you can just put some, like a magazine or something over it. So that's what I'm gonna do right here. so that one turned out a lot better. And yeah. Oh, it's not quite sealed down though. Let me seal that down again. Okay, so that is another one done. This one turned out a lot cleaner. As you can see, it is not all crooked and stuff, but it doesn't have the seam here. It doesn't have the stitching. It just looks like it's part of the pocket. So that's why I really like this technique. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that you can go out and make some pockets.